Several entities in our area received CARES Act funding during the pandemic to stay afloat. People Incorporated, a nonprofit offering mental health services, did too. And they say keeping their staff on board while the need for their services increased was very important. I spoke with People Incorporated's Chief Operating Officer Wendy Waddell about that need for this week's Newsmakers segment.
People Incorporated Mental Health Services is an organization that's based in the community. We started in 1969 in a church basement in response to a community need for homeless veterans and their need for mental health care. We believe mental health is community health, and we respond to community needs by having more than 60 programs across the Twin Cities.
How did services go with the pandemic? I'm sure that was very different.
You're right. The services with the pandemic was very different. It was very stressful for a lot of people. At first, we did see a slight decline in services, in referrals, because people were forced to move to a more virtual platform. They were quarantined. They missed the opportunity to meet with their therapists face to face. And so they went through some fear and isolation, social changes, some losses. And so people began to realize that they needed more mental health care. We were fortunate at People Incorporated because we had already had in place a platform for telemedicine. And so we were able to, with a certain amount of agility, move into the telemedicine platform. Not all of our clients could because of resources they had in terms of technology, or some just didn't feel comfortable doing virtual therapy, so to speak. So it hit us in many different ways and impacted our clients significantly.
Are you guys getting back to normal while people are coming back into the building?
We are. We're seeing more and more people that are wanting to come back and see their therapists or their psychiatrists face to face. Schools are back. So in this area specifically, we have school-linked mental health services. We're in 24 schools in the local school districts here. Kids are coming back. Our therapists are able to see them in the schools and help care for them as they go about their day-to-day life and as they need help.
Now, Senator Tina Smith visited the New Hope facility a few weeks ago.
Yes, she did.
What sorts of things was she interested in? How did that visit go?
The visit went extremely well. She was so very interested in mental health services, which is near and dear to my heart and my staff's heart. She was very interested in child and youth services specifically. We were recipients of some funding from the CARES Act from the federal government. So that, with her interest in child adolescent services, brought her to our Boone Avenue facility, which houses our school-linked services as well as day treatment for elementary and middle school children.
Find more local news stories at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media.